Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Madam Rusliyawati as the Lecturer of Strategic Management. So today I would like to present about my presentation of SWOT Analysis of PT Pertamina Persero Tbk. But before that, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Dinda Mediyanti from Accounting International Batch 2019. So before we jump to the SWOT analysis, we should know about the introduction first. So companies must rely on their strengths to run their business and compete with other competitors. These advantages assist in overcoming existing threats or weakness. As a result, we require an analysis that can identify and quantify the company's strengths, which will have an effect on how it handles future weakness or threats, referred to as a SWOT analysis. So, according to Freddy Rankuti, 2009, SWOT analysis is the process of systematically identifying various factors in order to formulate and implement the best strategy. Additionally, from Peirce and Robinson perspective, SWOT analysis is a component of strategic management process which aims to identify the company's primary strengths and weaknesses. The primary weakness and strengths are then compared to the external opportunities and threats in order to generate a variety of alternative forms of strategy. So naturally, based on the preceding definition, every business is required to conduct a SWOT analysis in order to develop an effective and efficient strategy. Among them is PT Pertamina Persero Tbk, which is the Indonesian largest oil company. This company is essential to the country, society, and economy. Uh, And in broader terms, this company processes and meets the Indonesian people's fuel needs. Because this company is critical to the Indonesian people, a SWOT analysis is required, which entails an examination of the company's micro and micro environments. So SWOT analysis was used to systematically identify various factors that influence the company's strategy, to ensure that the decision made benefits both the community and the Pertamina company. Okay, how about the Pertamina profile? So Pertamina is Indonesia's largest state-owned enterprise, or we can call it BUMN, in terms of revenue and profit. Meanwhile, PT Pertamina Persero, the acronym of Perusahaan Pertambangan Minyak dan Gas Bumi Negara, is an Indonesian state-owned enterprise responsible for managing the country's oil and gas mining. This company manufactures a variety of products, including gasoline, kerosene, LPG or liquid gas fuel, LNG or liquid natural gas, and petrochemical. So Pertamina was formed on December 10, 1957 as a joint venture between Pertamina and Permina. To this day, this date is commemorated as the birth of Pertamina. So Pertamina's energy and petrochemical business is divided into two segments, upstream and downstream, which are supported by the subsidiaries and joint ventures. The upstream sector is responsible for the exploration and production of oil, gas, and geothermal energy, while the downstream sector is responsible for the processing, marketing, trading, and shipping of these commodities. Additionally, as a way for PT Pertamina Persero to give back to the community through the implementation of higher education. So that is why PT Pertamina established Pertamina University with the goal of developing it into a world-class institution of higher learning in the field of business and energy technology. Okay, how about the vision and mission? So of course, Pertamina can be success as a business because it has a well-defined vision and mission. So every business that operates must have this vision and mission. The term vision refers to the company's objective or the action necessary to accomplish those objectives in the future. while the mission is a statement of what the company must do in order to accomplish the vision. So what is the vision of PT Pertamina, guys? So the vision is to be a world-class national energy company that is also advanced, superior, and respected. Or in short, we can say that they want to be a respected leading company. And then the mission to reach this vision before is first integrated management of oil, gas, and new and renewable energy business based on sound commercial principles. And the number two is a business entity that operates in the fields of petrochemical energy. Number three is a business entity that is professionally managed, competitive, and value-driven. And then the last but not least is create value for shareholder, customer, employees, and society, while also contributing to national economic growth. Okay, this is the main topic of my presentation, which is SWOT analysis. But before we conduct a SWOT analysis of Pertamina, it will be okay, or it is necessary to understand the factor that influence on it. So as we know that the strength and weakness of a business can be influenced by internal factors such as financial research, human capital, intellectual property, public trust, marketing capability, and distribution capability, and others. The factor mentioned previously can be a double-edged sword. For the example, if the human research of the business are competent, this can be a strength. However, if human research are inadequate, this will undoubtedly be a weakness for Pertamina's business. And so how about the external factor? The external factors such as business trend, community culture, social politics, economic condition, government regulation, and also technological advancement can all be impact opportunities and threats. So SWOT analysis required the use of a SWOT matrix, which is according to the David Fred 2010. SWOT matrix is a critical tool for managers to develop four distinct type of strategies, namely SO strategic, which is the combination of strength and opportunities, and then WO strategies, the combination of weakness and opportunities, and the number three is ST strategies, which is the mixture of strengths and threats, and then the last is WT strategies, which is the combination of weakness and threats. Okay, this is the SWOT matrix definition from David Fred 2010. Okay, this is the combinations of the SWOT that become the strategy. Like we can see from the table, the combination of strength and opportunity become SO strategy, which is creating a strategy that use strengths to take advantage of opportunities. Nah, the SO strategies, creating a strategy that use strengths to take advantage of opportunities, and then the combination of W and O become WO strategies, which is creating a strategy that minimize weakness to take advantage of opportunities, and then the combination of strength and threats become SD strategies, which is creating a strategy that use strengths to address threats, and then the last is WT strategies, which is from the weakness and threats, that creating a strategy that minimizes weakness and avoids threats. So this is the result of our analysis. So we can see from the table that the strengths of Pertamina, number one is provide high quality products, and then have good service, and then reliable human resource, and then experience in the field of oil and gas, and then the last is the use of integrated information technology. So this is the strengths of Pertamina company. And how about the opportunities? So the opportunities is the business market is still hard. And the number two, low selling price. And the number three is oil and gas research are still quite high. And the number four is products that can replace the dominance of premium sales. And the last is as a leader in a fuel market. So the combination from those strengths and those opportunities become the SO strategy. So what is the SO strategy of Pertamina? So number one, the strategy is carry out an aggressive marketing strategy. So this is the combination of first strengths and then the first opportunities. So from the strength, provide high quality product, and then we have the opportunities, name business market is still high, we can make the strategy or build up the strategy which is carry out an aggressive marketing strategy. So this will make the Pertamina become more success. And then the second strategy of SO strategy is improving the technology and information system to win the competition. And then number three is maximizing service to customer. And then the last is keeping quality and price in balance and in balance to remain a big leader. So I already put the detail of the strength and also the opportunities. For the example is from number three, the third SO strategy is maximizing service to customer. This is from the second strength, and then number five of opportunity. Nah, have a good service as a strength, and then as a leader in the fuel market can be search for the SO strategy, which is maximizing service to customer. And then the number two, the second strategy, named WO strategy, which is the combination of weakness and opportunity. So we have opportunity. Pertamina have Pertamina has the opportunity, but it also has weakness itself. Now, the weakness of PT Pertamina number one is the lack of capital, and the number two is bureaucratic problems that hinder performance, and the number three is placement of employees who are not in accordance with their abilities. Number four is the number of flats is less, and then the last is supply dependence on one supplier. So from this weakness, we can combine with the opportunity to build the strong strategy. This strategy can be minimizing the weakness. For example, number one is the placement of employees according to their ability. So this is from the third weakness, and then the fourth opportunity. The third weakness is placement of employees who are not in accordance with their abilities, which is the weakness. And the number four opportunities, product that can replace the dominance of premium sales. Nah, so the WO strategies that can be offered from Pertamina is placement of employees according to their abilities. And the number two is optimizing feed activities in distribution activities. And the number three is adopt a conservative strategies. And then the last is improve enterprise resource management. Then I would like to give the example or the explanation about the number four. Number four, the fourth WO strategy is from first weakness. First weakness is lack of capital, but we have, but Pertamina has opportunities. Named oil and gas research are still quite high. So, although they are lack of capital, but the opportunity is the oil and gas research are still quite high. So that is why the strategies that can be offered is improved enterprises research management. Okay, next about the ST strategy. So ST strategy is come from strengths and then the threat. So I will read the threats first. So the first threat of Pertamina is number one, entry of private parties to operate in the non-fuel sector. And then number two is effect of intervention. Number three is free market. And then the last is image that the products offered by competitor have a better quality level. So we can combine this threat with the strength with the Pertamina strengths. So number one from the asset strategy is doing independent activities. This is the combination from first strength and then the second threat. And then number two is maximize existing research to face the era of free market and other competitors, which is the mixture of third strength and then the fourth threat. And then number three is increasing competitiveness through improving the quality of the fleet, facilities, and efficient service. And then the last is maintain and improve the company's reputation in order to strengthen the brand's image in the community. So this is the from the first strengths and then the last threat. As we know that the last threat is the image that the products offered by competitor have a better quality level, but we can we can minimize this threat with our strength. Our strength, we can jump to the previous slide. Um, First strength, yeah. Okay, first strength is provide high quality products. So Pertamina can provide high quality product, although they have threat the image that the product offered by the competitor have a better quality level. So the strategy that can be offered is maintain and improve the company's reputation in order to strengthen the brand image in the community. And then the last is the weighted strategy. So the weighted strategy is the combination between threats and also the weakness. So number one is keeping up with the times by adapting the latest technology. And then number two is changing the image of consumer that competitor products have better quality. And then number three is minimize complex bureaucracy. And the last is conducting training for human research to face the free market and competitors. Okay guys, I think that's all from the SWOT from Pertamina, Pertamina company. So this is the last part or the conclusion of my presentation. So SWOT analysis is a two-part process that begins with a micro-environment analysis to ascertain the company's strengths and weakness, and conclude with a macro environment analysis to ascertain the company's opportunity and threats. So according to the analysis conducted on PT Pertamina, the company is in a strong position despite its weakness and threats, owing to the abundance of advantage and opportunities. Because this company is already quite good, it must pursue a survival strategy which entails containing internal performance in order to avoid being displaced by other competitor. This strategy will be successful if the business is constantly evaluating itself and striving to improve. Okay guys, I think that's all from me, from my SWOT analysis of PT Pertamina. Thank you so much. And if there are any question or further information, please kindly contact me through my email in dindamedianti@student@untan.ac.id, or it's free to contact me by my Instagram account in @dindamedianti. Okay guys, I think that's all and see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.